Hey guys, I'm Christina, and this is,
Eric?
and we're Flip My
Same
Marriage.
thing.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Go ahead.
Okay, so we have a topic today about personal growth. So, kind of elaborate on that.
All right. Well, the little topic, you may not know me in the future.
Mm-hmm.
That means I am going to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So the person that I am now, 5 years from now, I will not be that same person.
Right.
That's impossible.
It's impossible because you've gone through different experiences,
All right.
and experiences change us.
All right. So, the problem is that causes frictions, divorces, separations.
When you don't grow together
Yeah, when that person's growing or they're growing,
in a different direction.
going a different direction. You can have um, the little plant experiment, like the little science experiment you put in the window, and the plant grows towards the sun or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then all you do,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I was like, oh, that's interesting. Because a person, when you grow, if one is going this way and the other one's going that way, you're growing apart. So one of you growing toward the sun and the other one just kind of, I don't know. I was
the other
like,
one, the other one may not be growing if he's not
it
growing the
could
same
just be
way.
a seed that never took off.
God.
It didn't get any water and sunlight.
Oh wow, okay.
I'm sorry, I just went left. Sorry.
What was that? The little bean experiment? Did y'all do that?
Mm-hmm.
The little beans. Okay, so
But sometimes the beans didn't grow. Some of them kids, they little bean didn't grow, their little face be all cold.
got a little cup. Oh, my mom, I had a little bean in the cup, and my mom was like, "Oh, we gonna get some dinner tonight." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I didn't know like one little sprocket. Anyway, we're talking about growing in your relationship.
Not beans.
It was a bean plant, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay,
Like a pinto bean.
We're gonna waste her.
It was a pinto bean.
No, it was like a lima bean, wasn't it?
It was a pinto bean.
All right, anyway, you probably pinto beans. So, growing. So the problem is, like, when I grow, I'm growing, and so what I used to like, I don't like anymore. But when I was here, you like me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm there now, and I don't like these things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you really have a problem with me, but you feel guilty because of never having problems.
I feel guilty.
Well,
Or you feel guilty because you've grown. And
Well, not guilty, but there's like, what's going on?
what's going on?
We're perplexed.
Right.
Like, why
Because we don't know
having
what
problems?
happened.
Yeah, we don't know what happened. And especially we've been dating since Lassie was a pup, and it was inevitable that we grew.
Mm-hmm.
That we grew.
But we
in
didn't
different
always
ways.
grow together.
That's huge. That's huge.
We didn't always grow together. And when we grew at different times, it was usually a little bit of conflict.
Right. Oh man, because a lot of times when people grow and they get excited about something, they want to share it. They want to tell it on the mountain. They want to share. No, that is real. I mean, anyway, I'm a grown man. When somebody's excited about something, they want to go share and tell it.
Mm-hmm.
If that person hadn't grown, they're not going to receive it. If I'm growing in a certain area, like, Chris, we need to invest in stocks, or we need to invest in real estate, or
And
whatever.
I'm sitting here looking at you.
And you want to work at Pizza Go, at my place, Pizza Go. You want to work at Pizza Go, and you're not feeling all this entrepreneurship stuff. Now we're having problems.
And we've actually been there. We've been there.
Is that a problem?
It was a problem for us. You kept growing, but I wasn't necessarily supportive of you. I wasn't supportive of your growth. I was doing my own thing.
With growth, God, these gems is coming. With growth comes responsibility.
Yes.
With growth, the wisdom should come with the growth. If I go get a 9mm Glock, with buying that Glock should come training.
Okay.
The decision to make that Glock, buying a Glock, should come training and license and wisdom. So, I understand that now that I have a gun, everybody don't like guns.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, that is new for me. you don't like getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Just because I'm growing doesn't mean that you're stunted.
It could mean that I'm stunted.
Well, it doesn't mean that something's wrong.
I could be growing at a different pace.
Okay, don't you have couples come to your office? I'm trying to move on my life, this, and she's a therapist. The person comes to our office and they're complaining about the husband or boyfriend, and they're doing this and they're not doing this, but there's nothing wrong with him. You're just in your growth phase. Nobody grows like this.
Right.
People grow like this, like that, like that. Because when you grow, you have a new level of, what do you call it? You want to experience and challenge yourself when you're growing. And you see new levels.
But just because you're growing and you want to experience and challenge things doesn't mean that you need to be challenging your partner
Right.
to grow with you at that same time.
And I don't think, my opinion, I'm going to say fair. That's the only word I think. I don't think it's fair that you are upset that you're growing and I'm not growing. Is that fair?
I mean,
let's go back to the bean plant. Your bean plant grows. My bean plant is not growing.
Do you desire to grow?
It's going to grow when it's time for it to grow.
Some beans don't grow. I don't know why.
What can I do about that, though? It is not my place to be mad. Oh, her bean is growing, my bean's not growing. Still know my beans. But
this is a bad example.
No. Somebody's growing and I'm not growing.
Then do what it takes to grow?
Oh, no, well, no.
Are you sure?
If everybody had control of their growth, they would just, I'm going to grow today.
But I mean, what knowledge do you need? What books do you need
I don't
to read?
know what I need. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like,
go find out.
Yes, I get that. But the fact that we can't have problems just because you feel you want to work out today, you want to eat healthy, and I'm a slob. Yesterday you were a slob. You know?
So don't punish me.
Yeah. Your revelation should not be my curse. Come on, man. Don't play with me.
That was interesting.
You have this new level of revelation. And you're at a different place in your personal life, in your relationship life, spiritual life, in your spiritual life and development. You're there. I'm not cursed. You're just there.
Can I bring you up with me?
That's what I'm saying. So with your new level of growth and understanding should come wisdom. You have to know I'm down here. I used to coach and train basketball. This player is going to college. I can say things to this player on this level that I can't say to the younger player. It's not that player can't have the potential, but I got to understand that this person can't handle it. So when you come in, you're all motivated, you want to change your life, I'm not at a place to handle all of that. And it's not like, oh, I'm such a bad guy. You've grown.
Yeah. And you have to grow at your own pace.
Don't make me not like you because you've grown.
Don't make you not like me because I've grown.
Do not make me not like you because you've grown.
Why would you not like me because I've grown? If I'm being mean?
Why are you changing how you feel toward me?
Because I'm growing.
Because you see something different?
No, I see the same thing. You haven't grown.
You only see that because you've grown.
Right.
Right. Now, like I said, like a week ago, you were just like me. You know? You didn't say you were bad.
I did say I was bad. That's why I grew.
No. Oh, like, well, you're patronizing yourself. Well, I got myself together, and you should do that too. Oh, God, that's shenanigans right there.
I'm just saying.
That's shenanigans right there. So, anyway.
You're just like...
No, but anyway, the fact of it is, I think couples, they get discombobulated when one person's growing, and now I don't know if I like this person anymore.
I think the important factor is that you guys grow together as a couple as well. It's okay for you to grow.
How do we grow
It's
as a
okay
couple?
for me to grow.
How do we grow
But
as a couple?
as a couple, we should be aspiring to do better and be better at all times. As a
Ooh.
couple.
Ready? We can, and I'm not trying to come up with these wisdom things, whatever. But we can't grow as a couple if I don't grow as an individual.
I just said that. You grow as an individual. I
okay.
grow as an
Oh,
individual.
well, listen.
But we have to be aspiring to grow as a couple as well.
No, okay, no, that's what I'm saying. What is growing as a couple?
Aspiring to be better.
There's no such thing as growing as a couple.
Why isn't it?
If I grow
Mm-hmm.
as an individual
Mm-hmm.
and you don't grow, we won't grow as a couple. I mean, we won't grow. Period. We won't grow. I grow as an individual. You grow as an individual. As long as we stay together,
The relationship grows.
the relationship grows. But we just can't grow the relationship without trying to grow each other, without individually growing.
Mm-hmm.
So, we have to understand, to my opinion, no, we have to understand that you're going to grow at your rate, and I'm going to grow at my rate. That's law.
But there may be areas I'm not growing in, but in my marriage, I'm growing. Like, I'm understanding you more. I'm becoming more committed.
You're only doing that because you're gaining wisdom. Now you're listening to me.
No, that doesn't have
Now-
anything to do with you.
Oh,
I'm doing things, I guess it's
Right.
personal growth.
right.
But the relationship grows as a result of the personal growth.
Do you want to marry a man that's 30 years old, or do you want to marry a guy that's 25 with wisdom? With wisdom, you want that. That's a separate. So once I grow, now I have an opportunity to be better for you. You know? But the problem is, like I said, it can't be a problem because you're not growing.
Right.
Oh, I don't know what to do. He's not growing. And now you don't like me anymore.
Yeah.
No, we don't like each other now. You know, we have to have the wisdom to
It
understand.
takes time. It takes time to adjust.
Mm-hmm.
It takes time to adjust. Because I've heard a lot, women that say, I'm not the same woman I was 30 years ago, but he's still trying to make love to me the same way.
Oh, boy.
And I said 30 years ago. Let's say, well, yeah. He's still trying to do the same old, I'm just saying, like,
Wait
when
a
they'll
minute,
say,
wait a-
I'm 50, and he's still doing the same things he was doing to me when I was 20. And I'm not that woman. I've changed. My body's changed. Things have changed about me, and he's still approaching me the same way. And I'm ready for something different. Let's spice it up a little bit. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
there's so much in that. Okay, we're not going to get into all of
But I've heard women say that. Like, we still doing missionary. I want to do something different.
What?
I'm just saying.
We went there. I knew I should have just jumped in there and just grabbed it.
I'm just saying.
You're like a kid with scissors. Like, you can't let you have them for long. Y'all run. Ooh.
I'm
Oh
just
my
using that
gosh.
as an example. Like, grow with me.
Okay. So, is it fair that she's mad?
She's unhappy.
Okay, it's okay to be unhappy. I
But I
guess.
think in that specific situation,
Ooh, no, I got
you
it.
can help teach them.
There you go. If she's grown so much, why don't she communicate that now? Since you're so wise and knowledgeable.
Why you gotta be like that about it?
No, she had the audacity to be all upset.
How is that the audacity? She's different.
She has.
And
No,
she
I'm
wants something
I'm sticking
different.
to it. She had the audacity to bring it to the table.
There's not audacity to that.
Okay, all right. Let me back off that. She has.
I mean, if you're still doing the same things that you've been doing for 30 years,
Hey, my game's still tight.
and I'm like, I want something different. What's wrong with me wanting something different? I mean,
Okay.
if you want to keep doing the same old thing,
But there's the same old dance number.
it's not going to work. Stop snapping. It's
But
not going to work.
ooh, the problem is
Because it's off now.
the
I'm not
problem
happy.
is that works other places though.
What do you mean?
I'm not saying I just think, but That's
Yeah, it
accepted.
might work somewhere else.
That's
But that's
accepted.
not me anymore, and you're married to me.
Mm.
So can I help you learn how to love me now?
Mm-hmm. That's fair. That's fair.
See, I have wisdom too.
But you gotta, I know that. But you gotta understand, that's a classic though.
What? Your classic
Hey,
dance?
hey, it's a classic. So, wow.
Just because it's classic doesn't mean it's classic.
Hey, okay. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Let's end this up then. I guess. Yeah. Let's end this up. We touching everything?
I don't know. It was just roundabout to me.
No, it wasn't roundabout.
It was roundabout.
It wasn't roundabout.
I think understanding
Mm-hmm.
that your partner may grow at a different rate,
Mm-hmm.
allowing them to grow, you know, giving that space, and then as you grow, it's okay to kind of tell your partner that I'm growing in this area.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say something else. Be careful on the pushback. You know, if you give a little bean too much water, you know, because when I was a kid, well, you know, my little bean, I wanted to grow, you know, and it flooded it out. My little bean didn't grow. I'm like, what happened? You put too much water in it, or too much sunlight, you know,
It dries it out.
just dries it out and burns it up. So, being patient, allowing them to grow at the rate they grow, as long as they desire to grow.
That's when things get sticky. When one person desires to grow and the other one doesn't. I'm happy where I am. I don't want to grow.
Right, but just communicating. Okay, this is where I am now. I used to like this. I don't like this anymore. And then bridging that gap.
But that's
You know.
desire and wanting to be better and knowing that your spouse is maybe not as happy in an area and you're willing to try to learn to meet them halfway.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's an area of compromise.
Yeah, growth. Oh man, growth, individual growth in a relationship requires compromise.
Mm-hmm.
You may grow and join the mosque and all, you know. I have to go home and compromise. Right?
I'm lost about joining the mosque. You just talk. That's an
Just-
example
yeah,
that
that's
I'm
an
trying to
example.
understand.
I'm going to the library.
Mm-hmm.
I got the knowledge library. They don't have books in the library anymore.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but nobody goes to the library anymore.
Yes, they do.
Who goes to the library?
Me?
Anyway, you have not been to the library in like
I'm
50
going.
years.
I'm not that old.
All right. I get the knowledge. Oh, man. Close the book. I come home. I have to immediately start compromising. You say yes or no?
I don't know.
Because I am here and you are there. I cannot immediately get you here. I have to accept that you don't know what I know, and hey, babe, this is a good idea. We do this, and we know walking is good for us, and all of these things. And I have to let's compromise to get them along.
Mm-hmm.
People think,
But that doesn't mean you stop your personal growth. It just means in certain areas.
There's compromise in certain areas.
Mm-hmm.
Compromising doesn't mean
because
progress.
I'm not going to stop exercising because you won't.
Right. That don't mean that I won't. This like I'm not right now, and hopefully I'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people they get to this point where here's what it is. No, they can make it. You just gotta know, come along.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've been married for 80-something years. There's time when you grew, but you knew that I was coming along.
Mm-hmm. Just at a different pace.
It just weren't deal breakers. They can't be deal breakers. Every time you get a new level of knowledge, we can't argue when you come home. You know, you watch a commercial. Oh, I feel better with myself. We can't go argue in the bedroom about how you believe in yourself now. That's good. I don't believe in myself. So let's, I'm gonna get there.